Another day, another video. Welcome everyone, my name is Lamzes and today I will be talking about top 5 battleship lines to grind. World of Warships in 2025 gives you choice of 12 different battleship lines from 8 different nationalities. And we will focus on them. We disregard steel ships, coal ships and all premium battleships. If you are a battleship lover and you play World of Warships long enough, you will grind all of these lines, but these are top 5s for me that I recommend to start with. At number 5, I've got for you Libertad, pan-American line of battleships focused on secondary battery. This is the newest out of all of them, and because of it's the newest addition to battleship lines, it's the most overpowered and overtuned. I'm expecting that Wargaming sooner or later will nerf them a little bit, but so far they are really busted and they give you advantage over any other secondary battleship in the game. The line contains only 3 ships: Iparanga on tier 8, Los Andes on tier 9 and Libertad tier 10, and all previous tiers are containing cruisers. The fact you have to play cruisers until tier 7, Colonel Bolognese, and then switch to battleships might be somewhat disadvantage, but I can assure you all battleships in this line, tier 8, 9 and 10, are very overpowered in today's World of Warships, and today I mean February 2025. At the end of your grind you will get tier 10 Libertad with strongest secondary in the game, very good maneuverability and great acceleration, solid armor. Cons of this ship: main battery is not very accurate and you've got a low HP pool. Now switching to number 4, I will give you Conqueror line. This is British battleship focused on HE spamming. Because it's completely different play style, I'm recommending this one. Line contains 9 battleships starting at tier 3 Bellerophon and ending at super battleship Devastation. But we are not talking about super ships in this video, so the line ends at Conqueror. At the end of your grind you get tier 10 battleship with a very strong HE spammer, super heal, 30mm overmatch and good concealment. On the con side you've got low HP pool and you are very fragile to torpedo because your torpedo defense is almost non-existent. And the third weakness of Conqueror line is overall bad AP performance. It's not tragic, but it's one of the weakest AP shells in the game. Now next one, third place is taken by Colombo line. This is Italian battleship concentrated on SAP shells. The line contains 7 ships, starting at tier 4 with Dante Alighieri and ending at tier 10 with Colombo. All of these battleships have access to SAP shells and exhaust smoke. And because of this smoke they give you unique gameplay, and that's why I'm recommending them. At the end of your grind you will end up with Colombo. 3 pros of this ship: you've got 16 380mm guns with SAP shells. This is the best ammo in World of Warships. You've got exhaust smoke and quite good armor. Cons: you've got very long reload, you are not very accurate unless you are using legendary mod that improves your accuracy, and you have low HP pool, around 90k. A word of warning about this ship: it's a little bit above average, but if you are able to get a legendary mod and unique commander Sansinetti, it becomes a real monster. This way we get to number 2 on my list, and this is American battleship line ending with Montana. Line contains 9 battleships starting with tier 3 South Carolina, going down to Colorado and then jumping to North Carolina, Iowa at tier 9 and Montana in tier 10. There is also super battleship Maine, but we are not talking about super battleships. Grinding till tier 7 it's not very pleasant because the battleships are very slow, up to 21 knots, but starting at tier 8 when you jump to North Carolina you will get enough speed to get by, and additional value is you can play actual legends of World War II, North Carolina and Iowa class battleships. And at the end you end up with Montana Tier 10 battleship with 12 406mm guns that are very accurate, and this ship is very tanky. Additional perk of having this ship is you've got spreading democracy spirit and casus belli on any nation in the world that has oil, so you can declare war on them any time you want. Cons include no overmatch because of 406mm guns, and this ship is very sluggish, especially rudder shift is very long and it turns very bad. But overall I think it's a must-have line, and it leads directly to our number one and my number one line to grind, and this is Yamato line. Yes, Yamato, the legend. They won the biggest and the baddest battleship that ever existed. The road to Yamato starts at tier 3 with Kawachi and ends at supership Satsuma. Grind is rather pleasant and focus on marksmanship and your ability to shoot, because all these ships have a very accurate long-range guns and quite bad hulls. So it means that at the tier 10 you end up with Yamato, the legend. And pros of these ships are great guns with 32mm overmatch, the most accurate out of Tech 3 ships, and a big health pool, quite decent armor. The cons is overall handling, it turns bad, the guns turn with glacial speed, and you've got prominent and above water citadel that is very easy to hit and delete you in one salvo. But for me, as a ship lover, this is a little price to pay, and I hope you agree with me that the Yamato line is a must-have and must to grind. So that's it in this video. If you don't agree with me, leave a comment down below what's your top 5 battleships to grind. And if you agree, leave a like and subscribe to this channel, because there is more top 5 videos coming. Thanks for watching, and of course, see you in the next one.